sponsored by 666bet.com.
Coogan Cassius, IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Band 666bet. We're at the XL Arena. With me, I've got the father of Billy Joe Saunders as well. Mr. Saunders, Tom Saunders, you must be the proudest man in the world right now.
I am, yeah. I'm one of the proudest men on the planet at the minute. My son's made history tonight. He's won this belt outright. Won it, 3 defences. That's 4 fights it needs. Win it, then defend it 3 times. He's the first ever Gypsy man to win a Lonsdale belt outright. Now we take this home. This is ours to keep. This is some belt. Everyone wants this belt. Now my son's give it to me for Christmas, but I shall hold it. When I die, I'll give it back to him. That'll be left to him. I'm proud.
There was a lot of talking throughout the whole build-up between. I mean, you didn't say too much. You spoke to us, but there was a lot from Eubank Snr, Junior. Billy Joe said a lot, but ultimately, was it his experience, Tom, that come through tonight to get him the victory?
His experience. He had a good training camp. Done everything right. Diet. That's always been his main problem. Is his diet. He's always trained hard, but everything was done right. It went right. We knew that he was going to be strong. I knew he was going to be strong, Jimmy, Mark. And in the later rounds, the last 3-4 rounds, he was holding. He was getting dirty through the fight. A little bit bigger, mauling and holding and up against ropes and this and that. So slowly he drew Joe into a fight. Joe had to fight. It was simple as that. Then when you're slugging it out with him, then you're fighting his fight. He showed a champion's art, Billy Joe. Champion's art in the end when he had to stand there, especially in that last couple of rounds. There were some good shots being thrown, but a lot of them was dirty on the other side. He was holding, hitting the back of the head, holding and then uppercutting Joe as he was holding his head down, which he should have been pulled on. But it was a good fight, I think. I've got more respect for the boy, but not for his dad. His dad wouldn't shake my hand in there. Right, Eubank's his sons did, the others. He said, it's a good fight. And I did say to him, I was a fan of your dad's. And I was. Went to shake his hand, he just went, oh. So I thought, well, fair enough. That just shows what sort of man he is. Can't accept defeat. He was giving it the big one. Now he knows his limelight is over for a while until his son builds himself back up. No one's going to be interested now in Eubank Snr. So the show's over for him, I think, the old man. But that boy, I've got a lot of respect for him now, more than what I did before. He fought hard, but he needs a bit more skill. A lot more skill to beat a man like Billy Joe, or get lucky.
How does it make you feel that Billy Joe's potential next fight, he'll be fighting for a world title?
I'll leave that to Jimmy, Mark, Joe, Frank Warren, and Robert Davis, Joe's lawyer. They'll sort that out. I think he'll have a defence or two of one of his belts first, I think. He's got plenty of time. And get a few more paydays, defending one of his belts or a couple of his belts, whatever, and go from there. But I'll leave that side to him. And
go on.
No, well, I mean, I wouldn't have walked in the ring tonight or anything if his old man wasn't in there. But me and his oldest boy Tom, we said no. We'll carry a couple of belts in. It's a family thing. If he wants to make it a family thing, then we'll make it a family thing. There's no difference to my son walking into a field or a site or a car park to have a fight. Then obviously I'm going to be by his side and his brother's going to be by his side. And to us in that ring tonight, there was no difference. If the old man would have stayed out of it, then we wouldn't have bothered walking in, It's boxing. But it's up to him. I don't like his old man now, though.
Chris Eubank Senior said that Billy Joe had asked for the Thunder and the Thunder is here. You replied with the Lightning.
Yeah. Well, we heard the Thunder and there was a lot of noise. And but same as I said, the Lightning struck. This is the outcome. Lightning does the damage. He felt it. When you saw him in that corner, in between rounds, I was looking, I had a bad seat, but I was looking, and his leg was shaking, on the stool, shaking like that. And then he was he was knackered that last couple of rounds as well. You know, he drew Joe into that fight. Joe had to dig deep, had to go with it and fight his fight them last few rounds. But he felt it. He was knackered. Two of them. And all that afterwards, when he was doing all that and jumping up and down, I did lose my temper a bit, and I was slagging them off. I was calling them wankers, and the verdict wasn't even in the name, which was a stupid thing to do. But his old man's very disrespectful. He's gutted now, and that's a good thing. And who would think? Is it still going?
It's still going.
Who would think? The old Berkeleys. Here, look. This is the old Berkeley boys. Thieving, stinking, rotten Berkeleys. Made history, Chavy. History. And we got this belt. And I'm one born and bred. And my boy.
Tom Saunders, listen, thank you very much for giving us your time.
Can I just have a little thing with my son, Billy Joe?
Of course.
Just come here, I want to thank you for this. And
yes, right.
Good thing, Cherry. Now, I'm going to hold this for him. When I snuff it, it's easy. It's back to easy to give to his boys.
Yeah.
I'm just the keeper of it.
Yeah, he's the
And if ever, when I do go, if ever they talk about putting this down with me, you do know I'm going to get robbed. And that's the funny thing for Berkeley Chavy gets robbed Chavy of this. You know?
Cool, you talk you all day, man. Get rid of him.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.